Jeremy Killinger. I'm the Director of Property and Finance here at Williamson Free Methodist Church, and I'm here to give you just a really quick update on our Building Blocks campaign. Last year, there's a group of people that really felt called to do more if we could, and we had some needs here. We had a roof that needed repair and some capital improvements that we needed to work on, and so we launched a Building Blocks campaign, as we dubbed it. And so this morning, I'm just here to give you a quick review. That is that. I'm not sure why my mic keeps cutting. But in 2021, we had a three-pronged approach. We needed to replace our roof, and we wanted to pay down debt and then begin a capital reserve fund to specifically to take care of parking lot needs. And so God is amazing. God is so, so good. I don't know why it keeps cutting out. God is amazing and God is so good. We sought pledges from people. The goal was $150,000, and last year we raised we took in $124,250.85. That's amazing. Of that money, the first $56,960 went towards our roof. A really amazing praise about our roof. Anybody that's in construction or done jobs, a building of this size or a job of this size, you would expect overruns and additional cost above the quotes and things of that nature. The total cost for this roof was $460 more than originally quoted, which is amazing in construction land. Absolutely amazing. We could have ripped this thing off and had to replace a whole bunch of stuff. $460. The rest of the money split between those two towards debt. We've already sent a whole bunch of money towards our mortgage, and then the rest was put to a capital reserve fund. Last year show that our original loan versus what we did in 2021 results in a total interest savings of $393,508. That's amazing. Now, I have to give a little caveat to that. One of the changes that we've also had on our loan is we did take an interest rate reduction, which will help us save money over the long term. It is a 30-year note that we are in the beginning stages of, so anything we apply now or an interest rate change now does help dramatically change that. But our original loan was for 360 payments, and through good stewardship and the Building Blocks 2021 campaign, we've reduced that to 295 payments. That's a big, big deal. And so what we're asking for 2022 is in your pew, you should have a card that looks like this. We'd ask you to take home and take a peek at. And so the 2022 campaign is, the ask is the same. We're going to attempt to raise $150,000. And 100% of monies raised will go towards our mortgage. And that could result in a significant change. Again, as we're at the beginning of our mortgage, if we were able to achieve our $150,000 total, I need like a clicker. Click, click. Well, it's a big difference. If we are able to achieve the $150,000 pledge amount, we will save an additional $175,000 roughly, or a total of $570,000 over the life of this loan. And so when we compute that, because people look at numbers like, those are big numbers. If we were to compute that to years, we started with a 30-year loan. We are currently on a plan to pay that off in 25 years and 7 months. And should we achieve the goal of $150,000 in 2022, we'll reduce our mortgage to just under 21 years from the original 30. And those things allow us to drive towards a debt-free lifestyle here at Williamson Free Methodist Church that allows us to reach our community to do more for Christ. And so that is why this is the focus and the only goal of what we're going to do with our pledges this year in 2022. And so what I would like to ask you to do, I got to keep turning around because that's really small. I did get glasses, but that's really small. So here's what I need you to think about. I do not want, so back in the back, and I'm real honest with people, back in the back, out the doors on your left, there's a pledge card. I do not want you to pick a pledge card up, write a number on today, and put it in the plate or turn it in. I do not want you to do that. What I do want you to do is I want you to think, consider, talk to your family, consider what can we do above and beyond our normal tithe. And then I want you to pray. I do not want you to make a commitment that is not directed by God. Don't just scribble a number down. I want you to pray about it. I want you to ask, where am I at? What am I called to do? And then, if you come up with a number, you're given a number, complete a pledge form and turn it in. If you just aren't sure, keep praying about it. And then as you are able, you would be a non-pledge giver if you would like. Just give, write on your check, building blocks. That's okay. You don't have to make a pledge. You don't have to make that full-on commitment if you're not ready. Just write Building Blocks 2022 on your memo line, or when you give online, there is a drop-down that you can select, Building Blocks 2022, and you can do those two things. So giving can be done here in person by writing a check and putting on the memo line that that's what it's intended for, or if you go through Church Center, which is available, and somebody brought this to my attention, thank you very much. If you go to our church website right now, we have a broken link at the bottom where the give button is, and we will get on that immediately. But up at the top of the church's website, there's a drop down on the right. There's 3 little lines. If you click those 3 lines and then click give, it works. And so we will get the link fixed lower on the page. But you can go there and you can give at the church website. If you have any questions, the team of people heading this up, including Pastor Dave, are Julie Franklin, Paul Anderson, Denise Erke, and myself. And so if you have any questions about those things, please seek one of us out. We'd be more than happy to answer those questions or help you in that regard.